Mikel Arteta reveals double Arsenal injury boost ahead of Atletico Madrid clash. Arsenal were without both Martinodegaard and Kai Havertz for their 3-0 win against Fulham, and fans will be eager to see them return in time to face Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Mikel Arteta is optimistic Arsenal captain Martinodegaard and Kai Havertz will win their race against the clock in time to face Atletico Madrid. It's understood Odegaard irritated his knee in last week's first leg in Spain, before being substituted in the second half. The Norwegian subsequently sat out Saturday's 3-0 thrashing of Fulham, while Havertz has now missed the past 2 matches with a groin issue. The German sustained the muscular problem after setting up Eberechi Chiesa's 9th-minute winner against Newcastle on April 25th. However, Arteta is hopeful both will be ready in time to play a part in the club's quest to reach their first Champions League final since 2006, stating, "I think so, the both of them. We're going to do everything we can to have them ready for the game." Away from their European exploits, Arsenal took a 6-point lead at the top of the Premier League table on Saturday. A brace from Victor Gyökeres sandwiched Bukayosaka's first goal since returning from injury. Although title rivals Manchester City have 2 games in hand, Arsenal could stay top on goal difference, and Arteta feels that the nature of the Fulham victory will boost belief in the dressing room. "It says to us and toward our dressing room that we keep the dream alive," Arteta said. "That what these guys have done, not now, but throughout the season to win that many games is remarkable. Because I think it's going to help on Tuesday. What we want now is to use that momentum, energy and belief towards Tuesday. This was a critical game. We know the importance of the win, and the manner that we've done it, and the goal difference in the Premier League, and because this game was going to carry a lot of energy towards the next game, which is one of the biggest in the history of this stadium, we're going to try to make it happen." After Tuesday's return leg against Atletico, the Gunners travel to West Ham next Sunday. Their final league games are at home to Burnley and away to Crystal Palace. Should they reach the Champions League final, they'd face either Bayern Munich or Paris Saint-Germain on Saturday, May 30th, in the Hungarian capital of Budapest. Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber both missed the first leg, while Martinodegaard was added to the list of potential absentees when he sat out the 3-0 Premier League win over Fulham on Saturday. All 3 remain doubts as Mikel Arteta prepares for a massive match. With kick-off fast approaching, we've collected all of the latest Arsenal injury news and updates below, along with information on the absent players' likely return dates when available. 2 of Arsenal's most important attacking players are struggling with injuries in the build-up to Tuesday's game. Kai Havertz is struggling with a groin issue, while club captain Martinodegaard continues to be plagued by a persistent knee problem, with both players forced off the field in recent matches. Havertz had to be substituted with what Arteta described as a niggling injury during last weekend's win over Newcastle United, while Dedegaard came off just before the hour mark during the first leg of the Champions League tie against Atletico Madrid last Wednesday, and both sat the Fulham game out as a result of those concerns. Arteta was, however, optimistic when asked by reporters whether either player would be available for the second leg. "I think so, the both of them. They are going to do everything. We are going to do everything to have them ready." Of the 2, however, Dedegaard is perhaps in a better position to play, while another flare-up of his knee injury is worrying. Arteta had hinted prior to the Fulham match that there was a chance he might play, suggesting that the latest recurrence of the issue isn't that severe. Havertz, however, was flatly ruled out for Saturday's game and may face more of an uphill battle to be ready. Both remain doubts as it stands. There's yet to be any truly positive updates on the status of Dutch defender Jurrien Timber, who has been out of action since March with a groin injury. A handful of comments made by Arteta after the last international break had hinted at an April return, but he remains sidelined, as does not appear to have been close to completing a comeback last week. Prior to the Fulham match, Arteta confirmed that Timber was doing some stuff on the pitch. He ramps up his rehabilitation, but added that he needs to be able to do more things before he can compete. As it stands, a return ahead of the game against Atletico Madrid looks unlikely, although Arteta often plays such things close to his chest. The game against West Ham this Sunday may be a more realistic target. Arsenal will also be without midfielder Mikel Arteta, who is battling to be fit before the end of the season after missing over 3 months after undergoing surgery on a fractured foot. Arteta told the media that Marino would push every boundary to try and get back to health before the close of the campaign, but he is not yet believed to have returned to full training. The Atletico Madrid fixture will come too soon, and the most optimistic assessment suggests that a mid-to-late May comeback is more likely, with no guarantee that he's available before the final Premier League fixture of the season on the 24th of May.